Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahlan wa anta taj'alul hazna shi'ta sahlan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So today the topic that we will be doing is called sequences. So let us assume that we have a sequence. Sequence refers to the way the numbers are arranged. So we have a sequence of number 8, then we have 11, then we have 14, then we have 17. So of course the first term is 8, the second term is 11, the third term is 14, and the fourth term is 17. So if I were to ask you the fifth term, it would be very easy for you. You would say the fifth term is 20. Why? Because right now you have noticed that each term has a difference of 3 digits. Each term has a difference of 3 digits. But for example, if I were to ask you what is the 108th term, alright, 108th term, then of course you cannot count all the numbers up to the 108th term. For this we use a formula, and this is called arithmetic progression. Whenever we have a constant difference, for example 3, 3, 3, 3, the difference is constant. This means that this is arithmetic progression, AP. So the formula to find a term is, for example, in order to find the nth term, the formula is A plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. A refers to the first term, and d refers to the difference. So for example, if you want to find the 108th term, you will say A is 8 in our question and d, the difference is 3. So you will say 8 plus, instead of n, you will write 108 because we are finding the 108th term. 108 minus 1 multiplied by d, the difference, which is 3. So this becomes 8 plus 107 multiplied by 3. So first what you will do, let me put my calculator here. So first you will do 8 plus 107 multiplied by 3. Make sure you multiply 107 with 3 first. So this becomes 329. So your 108th term is 329, and this will be your answer. Any confusion, Josefa?
Not yet, no.
Perfect. Now for example, assuming that we are doing the same question, you want to find the sum of the first 4 terms, alright? Yani when you add the first 4 terms, what is it equals to? So right now you can easily do it. You can add 8 plus 11 plus 14 plus 17. But if I were to ask you find the sum of the first 100 terms, it would be difficult. So the formula for finding sum is n upon 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d, bracket close. So for example, if we want to find the sum of the first 10 terms, alright, S10. So you will say 10 upon 2 bracket 2. We already know the value of a. The value of a is 8. 8 plus, instead of n you will write 10 because we are finding the 10th term, minus 1 multiplied by d, which is 3. The difference is 3. So this will become 5. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 2 multiplied by 8 is 16, plus 10 minus 1 is 9, and you will multiply 9 with 3 first. So this becomes 5. 16 plus 9 3s is 27. Alright. So 16 plus 27, you will multiply this number with 5. So you get 215. So the sum of the first 10 terms is going to be how much? is going to be 215. So make sure you know this formula. This is for the sum, and make sure you know the other formula, which is this one. If you know these two formulas, you can easily solve any questions of AP. So for example, right in front of us we have a question. It says the nth term of a sequence is 4n squared plus n plus 3. Find the second term. Now look, whenever the sequence is given, you will plug in the value of the term into the sequence. So the sequence is 4n squared plus n plus 3. Alright, the question is asking us to find the second term. So we will do 4. In place of n we will write 2. 2 squared plus, again in place of n we will write 2 plus 3. The reason why we wrote 2 is because the question asks us to find the second term. So this becomes 4. 2 squared is also 4 plus 2 plus 3. So this becomes 4 multiplied by 4 is 16 plus 2 plus 3 is 5. 16 plus 5 is actually 21. So the second term is basically 21. Do you get this part, Josefa?
Yes. Yes.
Now the second part is asking us find the value of n when the nth term is 498. Many students get confused. Alright, there is no need to get confused. The question is just asking you that what is the value, what value of n do you put into the equation so that the result is 498. So look, we will do this. 498 is equals to the sequence, which is 4n squared plus n plus 3. Alright, so 4n squared plus n plus 3 negative 498 is equals to 0, because 498 will come over here and it will be negative. So 4n squared plus n, 3 minus 498 is 495. So this becomes minus 495 is equals to 0. Now in this question we will use something called quadratic equation. So the formula for quadratic equation is minus b plus minus under root b squared minus 4ac upon 2a. So look, the first term a is 4, alright, and b is 1 because it's just n, so it's 1n, and c is equals to negative 495. So we will just plug this in. So negative 1 plus minus under root 1 square minus 4 multiplied by a, which is 4, multiplied by negative 495 upon 2 multiplied by 4. So what I'll do, I'll just plug this into my calculator like this. Minus 1 plus under root 1 square minus 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by negative 495 upon 2 multiplied by 4. So this gives me a value of n is equals to 11. Now my question is not finished. I will go back to the equation and do the same thing, minus 1, and this time I will write minus because last time I did plus. Minus 4 multiplied by 4 minus 495 upon 2 multiplied by 4. So this is negative 11.25. So we all know that n cannot be negative. Alright, so the answer is going to be 11. So moving on to the next question, it says find the nth term of each sequence. So look, if you were to look at the question right now, the difference is negative 2 because each term is decreasing by 2 actually this time. Alright, so the first term, which is a, is 4. Difference is negative 2. The formula to find the nth term of any sequence is equals to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. A is equals to 4 plus, because we are finding the nth term of the sequence, we will let n remain as it is. N minus 1 multiplied by d, which is negative 2. So 4, this will become plus bracket n multiplied by negative 2 is negative 2n, and negative 1 multiplied by negative 2 is positive 2. So this becomes 4 negative 2n positive 2. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So the nth term of this sequence is 6 negative 2n. This will be your answer. So this was it for our today's class. I hope you all were able to understand. If you guys were able to understand, just make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.